He's a living legend, believe me. In his new book, It's Not Easy Being Me, he tells the story of his life from obscurity to superstardom, back to obscurity, and then, of course, real superstardom. Here's the one and only Rodney Dangerfield. This is Kelly. Oh, boy.
What a crowd.
What a crowd, huh? Oh, Rodney, you're still the king. Love the book. The book is very, very funny.
Thanks
We've
a lot.
enjoyed it a lot.
It took me 3 years to write it.
Did it?
Really?
Yeah,
3
sure,
years.
yeah. And a lot of the great jokes that you've used over the years are in there as well.
We were really laughing this morning. We discovered a couple that we couldn't read on the air, but we decided to read them in our own minds and not share it with the audience.
So Rodney is from New York City, of course, and there he is. Look at how handsome a movie star.
This was 2 months ago, you know.
So Rodney, when did you start as a teenager in comedy? What are you, about 18?
I was 15, I was writing jokes. At 18, I was going to amateur nights,
Sure.
you know. And then I was trying to get a job in show business. I worked, the first job was in Newark.
In Newark?
Newark. I got, every act got $2.
Yeah.
They took them from New York, piled them all in a car.
Right, drove them over.
And everyone got $2, and that's what I got for doing the show there.
Were you a hit?
I got the $2.
But you had to have odd jobs to get you through life, right?
Well, I mean, trying to get in show business, you always keep working different things. I drove a laundry truck Monday and Saturday. Monday was pickup day and Saturday was delivery day. Then I drove a truck for the little fish market in Kew Gardens.
Kew Gardens.
And I had an experience one day. I was delivering some fish orders to Jamaica Heights. It's a classy section of Long Island, you know. And I was stopped at a red light, and all of a sudden a very lovely lady pulls up beside me. She looks at me, she smiles, and goes like this to me to follow her, you know. I said, oh, did I get lucky? Wow. You know? Oh, I should have taken a shower, you know, something, I don't know. So finally, I get out of the truck there. She pulls up to a driveway of a big, expensive house, you know. And I look at myself in the mirror. I look okay. So I get out and I start walking towards the lady, you know. I said, hi, honey, where do we go from here? She said, nowhere. I wanted to show you a shortcut. You have my fish in your truck.
That's not good. That's not good, Rodney.
What happened to me?
That's a shame.
I was in it.
We're going to take a break. We got more with Rodney, and we'll be right back. We're on the air again. We just sat here reminiscing with Rodney, and incidentally, the Rodney Dangerfield Comedy Club is still open more than 20 years now.
It's 35 years old.
How old?
35 years old.
35 years old. Like, do you know that Kelly went to your club?
After my prom.
After
That's
high
where
school
we went.
prom,
A
yeah.
whole group of us got into the car and went to Dangerfield.
All right, so Rodney, when did the big break happen? With the Ed Sullivan Show? Did you audition for Ed?
There was no big break that I got. Like Elvis Presley went on Sullivan, sang a song, the whole country loved him the next day. Mine was a tedious, slow thing. I do television. Sullivan was my first shot on television, you know, and I auditioned. I did Sullivan Says Here He Is, Rodney Dangerfield, and I walked on after Judith Anderson did the death scene from Brutus or something, you know, one of those things. And I walked out and I did good. You know what I mean? Did good, and I was waiting to hear from him. 3 weeks go by, and boom, finally the agent called me. We heard from him. He gave me a shot for $1,000 on March 5th. I was broke, and I was the happiest guy in the world, you know?
That's great. But that kind of got you going, and then I met you on the Joey Bishop show in the 60s,
there
right?
long time, yeah.
And then, boy, all of a sudden you got hot. You had a contract to do, what, 28 shows with Dean Martin?
Yeah, I did 28 shows. I wrote the 28 spots. And then I would sit at a table there with Dean on the other side of the table, and I would do jokes, and he would laugh, you know? And the thing is, the first day he was there, they had to get us together and shot. And after that, he never showed up. So what I would do is, every 4th Sunday, I'd fly out to California, go to the studio, and do my act and talk to nobody. There's no audience. No one in a chair. And I talked to a chair and do my act. And then I did about four spots in that one day.
Yeah.
Then I get in a plane and fly back to New York.
Yeah.
I said, what is it, show business? You talk to an empty chair.
Now, is this a picture of the two of them together?
This is the first show they did together, right?
Yeah,
He's not really there, right? They just put him in later? Is
I
that
believe
right?
so, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know.
A little editing there and then of course, you had some great shows with Johnny Carson.
Johnny Carson, I was...
Oh, Johnny loved your stuff.
Yeah,
He did. He used to laugh and howl. You'd come out there.
He was great. I was there 70 times at the time.
70 times on the Tonight Show.
Wow.
That was great.
Sullivan was 16, Griffin 45. You know.
And then this movie career came from nowhere, right?
Yeah,
Caddyshack and all those movies. You've had a great career, haven't you? Wouldn't you say you've had? I know it was tough. I know. And at one point, you know, he gave up and he became an aluminum siding salesman.
That's right. I quit show business when I was 28.
Yeah, that's right.
To give you an idea how well I was doing at the time I quit, I was the only one who knew I quit.
Laid out for 12 years, came back when he was 40 years old and started it all over again.
Well, we're
and became
glad.
a tremendous success. Now, here's the book. It's not easy being me. It's in the stores right now. I guarantee you a lot of laughs. Rodney Dangerfield, and we'll come right back with Amazing Kids. 7-year-old dance.